Welcome, folks, to a fantastic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined to the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching the ball like this. That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
And the Aztecs will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They brought tussle to the line to crank up the tempo.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Second down play coming up for this offense. Hands off to the left. Fading him off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Aztecs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Where near the sticks, it's Page. He makes the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. And the Aztecs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And on the carry, he's heading left, running with purpose. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll try and run it with the fullback, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they will score. Touchdown, San Diego State. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. We're going to pass here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Timeout call by the defense. They go to the sideline, try to adjust. It's their first timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. Throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he steps out of bounds. A big play, an exciting end to this first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Ducks will have first and 10 here.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Ducks!
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Aztecs will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the...
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow. Play by this defense that come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls in the catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly out of the wide out. Wide open downfield. Powering through the defender. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. He got hurt. That's caught. It's Toppins. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hands.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
He drops back in the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aztecs will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. First down. We're going to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Aztecs move into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Aztecs. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On first and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Finds his man. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's making some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Ducks are on the move here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up the big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grab down the middle. It's Toppins. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, they make that look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. San Diego State offense on the field now. They've been punching into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
And the pass is incomplete. Harmon incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Aztecs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, what a grab!
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, San Diego State. Top conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his back. It's a quick grab. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Ducks will line up on first and 10.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
27, San Diego State, 24.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in a nice position to start the drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Man, I love these fullbacks when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball. Most of the times, in most offensive schemes, they block all the time. Just a forgotten player. Here, they slip him out and let him catch the football, and he shows the kind of damage he can do.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down play coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. On the move, looking deep down the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ducks. Too much speed for the defense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The fumble the last time out symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He can go. Inside the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback keeps the football. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
41, San Diego State, 24.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here's the second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The pass is caught.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Aztecs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of leading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the fourth.
Pounding away with the run game. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ducks. And their route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
48, San Diego State, 24.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The San Diego State offense on the field now. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Aztecs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation